In this video, we have a special scenario that came from one user, a community user, that posted a question on the official Power Query forum. Now, he has this specific case where he has a table with project, employee, and task. And what he wants to find is how many projects, or I want to find all of the projects where Lauren was in. So we want to filter by all the projects and just show me the projects where someone like Miguel was in. So I wanted to filter by, for example, employee and go with Miguel. It will only give me the instances where I see Miguel, but I do not want that. What I want is I want to find out which are the projects where Miguel was in, and give me all of the employees, give me all of the records for those two projects, which is Donut and Croissant. So we're gonna end up with a table that looks like this one. So we're gonna see all of the instances or all of the rows where Miguel was actually part of the project. So that's what I want. We're gonna go ahead and simply go with data, and we're gonna go with from table. And here we're gonna launch the Power Query editor. So this is what I see. Now, before I do anything at all, let's go ahead and simply create a parameter. So I'm gonna go here where it says manage parameter, new parameter. You click here and we're gonna set this as simply our variable. This is gonna be the employee name, for example. And in here is gonna see, we're gonna say that this is a text type, suggested values is just gonna see anything. And the current value, let's just name this Miguel. There we go. So we have our existing variable or parameter, and we're gonna go ahead and simply from this origin, I'm gonna simply do a reference. And to this one, I wanna say that this is just a lookup table. Let's just name it like that. And in here where we see employee, let's go ahead and simply do a text filter, and it has to be equals to, and in this specific window, I can either select from this list or choose from a parameter. So we're gonna choose from a parameter, and it's gonna be the employee name parameter. There we go. So it's only gonna give me the employee, which is Miguel. So it's just gonna look like this. So that's cool. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do another reference on this origin, on the original table. And in here, this is gonna be the result or the output. So we're gonna see output here. And what I'm gonna do is do a merge queries. So merge queries. And it's gonna be the merge queries. So this existing table against the lookup table using the project. So we're gonna simply do the project. And what I want is actually the right outer. So give me all of the ones that are actually on the right. So give me that, and you're gonna see that it's basically just gonna do like a filter, but not really. But this is the result that I'm looking for. So I'm gonna click on remove, and this is the actual table that I want. So I have the projects where Miguel was in. If I want to change this, for example, I want to change this to be Laurent. Look what happens. Now I actually see all of the projects where Laurent was actually in. So I can simply do a save, close, and load. What's going to happen is that it's going to create one table for each. So I really don't want that. So we can just see in the queries and connection, click on load to, and just create connections. Let's go ahead and create a connection for that one and for this one as well. So only create a connection. There we go. And now we have the output. We just go with the output, which is this one. And there we go. If you ever want to change this, you can just right click or double click on this one and change this to be, for example, Miguel. Or let's say that you want to see Josh now. You click on that one. And then we actually just click on refresh. And there we go. We have Josh now. So this is how it works. And you can actually use this same pattern with any other scenario where you want to see only the values that you see in the right table instead of actually just getting all of the values or the rows from the left table.